This is about to change your life. Warning, this content is for social media beginners only. Do not proceed unless you want to learn how to grow your business, be consistent, and the tools you will need to have a successful business across social media. I look at how my life has changed drastically by having the surface level skill set with college, but believing it is important for an opportunity standpoint and networking standpoint. But when it comes to a high income skill set, college will teach you to be average, and that's scary. I can't go through making, 30, 50, 60 grand a year, when there's so much money to be made out there, and all you need to do is get out and get in conversations with either other business owners or other people that want to go through your coaching program. And it's just literally just so easy. So meaning I've trained people at the office. I would go to coffee shops and train people there. It came to other points where like other people in college were like, can you help me with my homework? And like, that felt great. It really did. But I mean, now I even ran into an old friend, and, we're in the locker room, and, he's doing all right for himself. But, I had said, hey, look, if you want to come and do outreach and do sales for my company, I have a really good spot for you. And I just saw the honesty in his face of just how happy he was, because he knows me personally, and he knows that like I've worked extremely hard at this, and that what I do works for other companies and for other people individually, because my program, how I do sell for companies and service-based businesses, and then how I do help the individual person is because I have a ultimate 2-year plan. And what I want to do is the first year, I get it. You're dependent on us. But in year 2, we start training so you don't have to be dependent on us, so we can eventually step away. Because what happens when we work in an industry is we get into a lot of other talks with other companies, whether they be exact industry. So if it was like 2 kitchen remodelers, right? Well, in year 2, I'm helping them train my high income skill set that I used for their business in year 1. And then I'm giving them a plan on how to think very lethal on how they can still help this business move the next 6 months, the next year, how to do the research, how to do the opportunity spotting. And guys, if you need a high income skill set, join my private group, Basic the Boss, because I have taken this to a whole different level and rewrote the whole creative agency model. But the course will literally help you be successful on social media for your business, right? And it will help you if you're trying to train other people or get other sales to help other training, or whatever you want to call it, coaching, because now I've went through all my failure. I've went through the college that I didn't even think was as amazing as when it came to a skill set, because I felt like, hey, congratulations, most people working in this job can expect to make this per year. And I'm like, dang, over 10 years, and I'm always going to be broke. And that's above the average income, but still, oh my goodness, it was scary. So if you're like me and you're in college, but you don't want to keep struggling, I would join my group, Basic the Boss, pick up the program, Basic the Boss. But chances are, if you join the private group, what I want to do is to give them access, like give the first maybe 100 people an early bird. And I am not yet ready to release that, but I do want people there for when I do. And this is an opportunity for you. This is the course that I created that was not available because, as I went through other books and as I went through other teachings, and I learned like there's this huge gap in the marketplace, and there's just so many surface level skill sets being taught. I was like, okay, why don't I just teach everything that has been working for other companies and give that to you? I'm going to be selling this for $9.97. It will eventually jump up way more than that. But when I early bird it, I'll probably be giving people a pretty good deal, because I'm going to want to get the first, 100 people through there. And, I've already had 24 people go through and give feedback. So, I mean, this is battle tested, and it's, it wouldn't even need that as much as, because I've already failed so much, and it sucks to talk about my failure because it makes me vulnerable to talk about it. But if I didn't talk about it, I didn't feel like I could be as personable, I could be as honest, and it just would be like, oh, it's just all success. No, it's just not all success. But you can save years of not failing, literally. And so that's the course I created. And I can't champion it enough because, at the end of the day, if nobody buys it and were to ever go through and I don't sell millions of copies or hundreds of copies or even tens of 20s of copies, it wouldn't matter because I have a high income skill set. And so that's what I'm teaching you to create, is a high income skill set and just a thriving business on social media that just can continuously feed you and just feed your whole just existence. Because I was about to be non-existent just as far as the way I felt like everything was coming in and my failures. It's just, I got sick of it. And when I got sick of it and I started just sticking to marketing, I just started to stick into helping other people, which some people, I guess you could consider it coaching, but it's more like training in my mind because, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm classically trained at college, so I feel it's training. And because I train, what I do for companies in year 1 and year 2 to an employee, and I still charge the same, because I'm still executing a little bit while they're training. And then I don't have them take over till like right around the very last 4 months in the second year. But I really rewrote the way college was teaching me how to do this and how to do all these one-offs and all that. And that was being so rough, so I kind of turned it into high ticket. And yes, going through this course, you will be able to make $30,000 offers, $50,000 offers, and for companies that need more, $100,000 or more. And it sounds crazy. It absolutely does, but your life could be way different 6 months from now. You do not have to stay where you're at. So for all things social media, college, and just having a high income skill set and everything you need to succeed, join my private group where we're literally going to help you. It's called Basic to Boss, and I can't wait to release the early bird for the course, because I feel that everybody as a first mover should be rewarded, and they should not have to struggle. And at the same time, I'm just starting this. I'm just starting a career in YouTube while balancing clients and then selling courses to help people learn a high income skill set and to literally thrive on social media and transform their lives and get their first few clients, whether it's they want to sell coaching or they want to go into a service-based industry. I'll see you guys on the inside. Thank you so much for hearing me out. This video was a complete pleasure of mine to make. See you in the private group, Basic the Boss.